Assalamualaikum and a very good evening to all. Today, channel HS703 will be reporting on the current issue, which is swearing on social media will bring negative behavior towards the youth. So as you can see from the video clip that we presented to you just now, it is becoming an epidemic on social media whereby the account that has been used, vulgar words are being terminated. So, swear words are used regularly on the social media. Therefore, platforms like Twitter are trying to reduce this problem. However, people are getting mad because their account has been suspended.
As a matter of fact, a study conducted by a professor of Massachusetts College found that the problem of swearing within youth in school is becoming more frequent now compared to in the past. These bad words are becoming a habit and students are becoming rude even towards their teachers.
So, let's pass to Nur Sabrina who will explain on how we gather information on this issue.
Thank you, Husna and Umo. So, as you can see right now, I am outside because I just had interview sessions with some parents regarding the issue swearing in media bring bad behaviors towards the youth. I met some parents and asked them if they were comfortable to be interviewed and to be featured on our channel. What I gathered from the interviews will be elaborated more by Amal Noiza, our analyst. We also conducted a survey using SurveyMonkey, which was distributed among HS students through the WhatsApp groups. The results of the survey will be elaborated more by Hana Sofia, an expert in analyzing surveys, which we invited all the way from Thailand. Nur Sabrina Syari, HS703.
Parents were interviewed as we wanted to see their perspectives because they are the ones raising this particular group that we are studying. These are among the questions and answers that we used in the interview.
To my hearing, I've never heard them cursing.
I do guide them. I do give some guidelines unofficially, indirectly. But as parents, I do.
To some extent. I guess once they are 17 years above, alright with that. But at the same time, we have to guide them and remind them about a lot of things.
Yes.
Yes.
Really, I am so aware of it because they are just so used to it, and it's just like at the tip of their tongue.
Before we conducted these interviews, we actually were expecting that these parents know that their children are using this bad language, but then they are taking it lightly. However, after we have conducted this interview, we found out that these parents are not aware if their children are using these kinds of language simply because they are not using it in front of them. We don't know if these children are using the bad words behind their parents. And secondly, we can see to the fact that the bad words are being commonly used, and this was something that we expected as a result even before we conducted the interview, and as a matter of fact, even after the interview, what we gathered was that. So lastly, our expected results and the actual results actually tally when it is proven that these bad words and these bad languages are actually being commonly used in our daily lives.
So I've done an analysis on this research and the result has been very concerning. Let me just get straight to the point. The first question in the survey, we asked whether they have ever cursed, and between the two options, yes and no, 82.67% people voted yes, which means that there's a large number of students who have cursed at least once in their life. The second question in the survey, we asked whether they have ever gotten offended when someone uses bad language when talking to them. 46.15% voted no. This question actually worries me very much. For those who voted no, we can see that bad language or cursing is becoming almost a norm in the society because nearly 50% people voted no. So this means that bad language is being accepted by almost the majority of the society. The third question in this survey, we asked when do they usually use bad words? 71.62% people voted angry. So we can conclude that bad language is usually driven when people are emotional, whereby they cannot control their feelings and they start to act without thinking. The second last question in this survey, we asked whether they think that people are rude because they are exposed to bad language on social media. Between agreeing and disagreeing, 80.52% people agreed on this, which means that bad language is commonly learned from social media accounts like Instagram, Twitter, and also YouTube. And the last question, we asked whether is it important for people to bring change and stop this issue. Between yes and no, 84.42% people voted yes, which means that there is a need for change and when there is a sense of awareness. Thank you.
As you can see, this issue is serious and critical among youth and will lead to misinterpretation in communication. As an example, if we always speak rudely using the bad words, our friends might interpret that we actually or want to pick a fight with them. So it will lead to a conflict in our relationship, as a conflict can occur in all communication forms.
In Surah Al-Hujurat, verse 11, Allah has mentioned that, "And do not insult one another, and do not call each other by offensive nicknames." This means Allah hates those who use bad words. Hence, we should avoid from using bad words in our daily lives in order to be a good Muslims.
Bad behavior among the younger generation will become normal if this issue still goes on. This is worrying. Hence, there should be an effort instilled in order to curb the animosity of this issue. We hope that the institutions involved will be changes after we have raised the awareness on this issue. Thank you and Assalamualaikum.